was telling him how, growing up, black people, if you don't have a certain, they do this, whatever. If you don't have like an accent, quote unquote, if your name isn't, I guess, something that's unpronounceable, a name that you can't find on the keychain at Six Flags, if you don't have one of those, if you don't, whatever, they make fun of you for that. So, the thing about that is that I was telling him that he said that he since he's white, he married, I think, an Asian woman. He says his kids, they have problems identifying, still to this day, they have problems identifying, okay, when it comes to lunch, can we go sit with the white people? They're like, no, you're too dark. Why don't you go sit with the Asians? The Asians, oh no, we can't, you can't sit with us, you too white. So it's like he still has issues. Now he, I think was in the Marines. And so he was telling me that when he came back because I asked him, does he still talk to anybody that he went to high school with? And he said he doesn't. And he said when he came back to the States, he said, he's like, people were still doing the same thing. He's like, Kyndra, this was the definition of poor white trash. And I busted out laughing like... He's like, this is the definition. He's like, y'all just poor white trash. And I was just laughing because it's like, I was afraid. I didn't want to say coonery. I don't like saying like racial slurs around like white people or whatever. I don't like that, but I didn't want to say coonery around him. But when he said poor white trash, I said, you know what? I could have said coonery. But it's like, I used to wonder, the reason I wanted to be white at one point in time was because I people used to make fun of my lips, right? They're like, your lips are so big, your lips are big. But as I got older, these same guys who were talking about my lips wanted me to have them on their penis. Like, come on now. You guys really kill me with that. I wanted to be white because of my hair. Kids will make fun of your hair. Oh, your hair is nappy. What is nappy? Like, what is that?
I don't think I've ever seen your hair without the locks.
No, you haven't. So I can show you pictures of what my hair looked like, straight or whatever. But it's like people would make fun of me. Your hair is nappy. Like, you need to get a perm. All that type of stuff. And it's like, kids, I don't know if there are any children listening to this, but if you guys have for the adults who have kids, please teach them. Please reiterate to them, because it starts at home. Please teach your kids not to do that bullying. I have an issue with that, because I'm telling you, if I find out that my kid is being bullied, I'm gonna dress up, look like a little kid, and I'm gonna come up to the school like, so what's up? What's up? You trying to fight my kid? What's up? You bullying my kid? I promise you, I'm gonna dress like a little Kyndra. Are you 35 or are you 10? Kyndra, how old are you? You look 10 years old. I'm gonna have the barrettes and everything. I'm not playing.
I mean, that's slick. That now y'all can judge me like I said, but that's slick.
You want to see that, don't you?
No. That's slick, attractive to me a little bit. No. These days, because this is due to the fact that everybody want weave, stitches, or edges, or whatever the hell y'all females say.
I'm bringing barrettes back.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
I
want a woman with a ribbon or a flower on her hair. Like, that is so fun. Like,
so next time I come over, I'm gonna have a ribbon on my hair, okay?
Or something like that. Because like I told you, like before, like at the beginning of the podcast, I love feminine women. It's just that as a black king, I am tired of seeing only men or women that's like men. Something has a lot of man in them now. Everybody has some type of man in them. I just want a full woman because I'm a full man. I like full women. And I love the feminine. Listen, let me tell you something. Fuck what these rappers say. Stop bowing down to them. Lil Wayne, whoever these rappers that only rap about being from the hood, that wants to see.
Half of them ain't even from the hood.
No, let me tell you, the entire black community is trying to be from the hood. Let me tell you something. Atlanta's 35 miles across.
Some black people, okay, but 80% of black people.
80%, well, you know what I'm saying. In other words, like, everybody. I'm not
trying to get canceled because of your missing facts, okay? Keep it together, Lance. Keep it together.
Well, okay, first of all, ain't nobody's gonna go into the computer and research the statistics anyway. Like, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Almost so many people, I'm saying half the black community is born in paradise. But most of those people that was born in paradise trying to be from somewhere worse than where they're actually from. Like, I mean, why are we speaking that into our existence? I mean, why do we want this hood energy? I've never understood that. Me personally, but like I was saying, I'm not trying to go off subject, but
because I do have something I want to talk about.
Yeah,
I got
yeah. But what I'm saying is, black women, I understand the LGBTQ. I don't know what the hell that community is.
LMNOP.
I understand y'all get offended by that. I understand I can't talk about y'all, but at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with being a black woman. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, and I'm just saying, as a black king who wants to love a black woman, who wants to respect a black woman, I want to spoil a woman, not a man. I'm just saying. But you go ahead. I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to. This is just something I have to get off my chest.
That's why I get it off.
Because
get it off.
I'm just saying. I'm like one person that everybody looks at be odd and mysterious because I'm not into all this hood negative shit. But I'm just a black king, and that's how I am. But go ahead. I don't want to take too much time off your podcast. Go ahead.
Okay, you got it off. You feel good.
Yeah.
You released that.
No, I mean, believe me, I'm gonna keep this going. This is not everything, but what I'm gonna really say is gonna take a whole day to say, and I don't want to kind of take up too much of your time on your podcast. So I want to hear what you gotta say.
And then I need your commentary because you with it with the commentary with your hell no.
I mean, I would curse but the thing is, there's people in my dormitory and people is kind of.
You just said the F word. You don't remember?
No. I mean, I don't want to because when I start really getting into it, I get loud and I turn into a cheerleader. So I just don't. I want to kind of keep my. I don't want to.
Speaking of cheerleading, somebody asked me, Kyndra, do you think cheerleading is a sport? And I said yes and no. I said for the ones who are actually the acrobats, the ones in the air and everything else. Yes, getting that.
I used to be a cheerleader.
How, did you lift the women up?
Yep.
Did you look up their skirts?
Yep.
How was it?
It was
a dream come true.
Actually, it was something I'm so used to, but it's like these stuck-up ass women that act like their shit don't stink. It's like that vagina is shaped just like the vagina I fucked in Paris, Italy, and what other country that was? Iceland. Literally, y'all have the same exact part. So exactly what makes you? Why you think you're too good to smile? But
because somebody done gas them out making them think that. But I was gonna say. I say no for the ones who out here, just making people sleepy. You don't have no charisma. You just all over the place. You like a Ben Carson. No, so cheerleading it can be a sport. Yes and no. But yeah, I was like, that's actually cool. So why'd you stop cheerleading?
Say it again.
Why'd you stop cheerleading?
Oh, because I graduated.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, moving on. So I gotta give you guys some tea. I want
to see what you were finna say.
Okay, so I didn't want to talk about this at the time last week because I didn't know where I was going with this person, and just in case they were gonna listen to my podcast, I didn't want them to be like, "Oh, Kyndra, how dare you?"
You told me about him, but you never finished.
I never. Okay, so let me start from the beginning. Now, guys, you all know. Well, not you guys don't know. So I have not. May of last year, 8 months ago, eight and a half months ago, was the last time I actually did something with anybody sexually. Last time for ones who are now listening to my podcast, I've not had any penetration as of yet. I think I'm ready for it now, but I don't know. That's what I think. Okay, so it's always just been oral sex between me and the other person. So anyway, I'm over here doing good right now. I do understand that when you're trying to conquer something, the enemy comes and he starts throwing stuff at you to make you go back to who you were. You know that, Lance. Everybody who's listening to my voice can attest to that, right? So it's like you said, I'm not gonna curse. I'm not gonna curse for an entire month. And then here comes somebody who doesn't know how to drive, and they cut in front of you, and man, beep, 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 and you're like, man, damn it, I thought I wasn't, so you got next month. But okay, so my whole goal was I was not going to sit on no faces or have my throat penetrated until I got in some type of relationship. You can laugh, Lance. A real relationship.
No, I'm just trying to picture this. I was like, okay, what exactly is she sugarcoating? I'm trying to break the codes of what you were trying to say, but I see what you're saying.
I'm being blunt as can be. Okay.
Just say eat yourself out or get yourself fed or give head.
I try to be a little bit.
I was like, what is she trying to say?
I try not to be as vulgar. I try for y'all.
But I thought you said you was being blunt.
Okay, you know what?
I don't want to stop.
Back to what I'm trying to say.
Don't
you respect your.
I just came out of English class. Okay.
All right. Okay. But anyway, so mind you, for months, the enemy was trying to send me different people, okay? So we had one contender, okay? I know for a fact this dude knows what he's doing, but here's the issue I have. You don't have a car, you smoke cigarettes. It's like that's a lose-lose right there. Don't have a car, smoke cigarettes. I'm cool on it, okay? I'm cool. All right. Who else? Was there some other people that came? No, I think after that I was just lusting after different people. Like, just hey, oh, they look like a good. Oh yeah, I like their beard. Let me exfoliate that. All right, that's what I be looking at when I see men with like a nice full beard. I mean, you know what that means? That means you grew up. So I love it. Okay, I love it. Anyway, so enters this boy. Okay, this new guy. All right. We're gonna call him A. Okay, well, that's what we're gonna call him. So we were friends. I've been friends on Facebook for the last couple years. He sends me a message first. His message was this: "Yo, thick self." So I'm like, "Who the hell is this?" And I'm like, "How do you know what I look like?" Because yes, guys, I am thick. I'm to the point where, look, I'm too thick to argue. I can't hear you all over this ass, and I mean that. Okay. So anyway.
So okay, keep going.
So he says, "Your thick self," and I'm like, "Do I know you?" He's like, "Didn't you go to Job Corp?" I'm like, "Definitely not." And so for the past couple years, we just been messaging each other back and forth. He would repost some of my statuses on Facebook, all that, the whole nine, right? We spoke on Valentine's Day Eve. That was February 13th. We spoke on February 13th. Actually got on the phone. I like his voice. He had a nice accent. Where is he from? He's from New York. I like New York, man. I talked about this. Remember we did our little imitation of Atlanta dudes?
Yeah. So this is the New York dude the whole time?
Yeah, this is New York guy.
You didn't tell me about this.
Okay, so yeah. So you look. I didn't want to spoil the surprise because I didn't know if I was going to talk about this.
This is the surprise you was talking
about.
No,
it's more to the surprise.
Oh, hell no.
So
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just that. Okay, I want to know because you didn't tell me this.
So he ends up. So he's from New York. Find out he has a car. Okay, great. We're the same age. Okay, even better. Okay, he doesn't have kids. I mean, I don't care if you have kids or not. As long as you're taking care of them, that's the only thing I care about. As long as they ain't like 3 months old, that means you just got out of the relationship. No. Anyway, so I ain't got time to deal with no baby mama drama attachment. Like the man. This is what I realized. The man might be. He might not be attached to the woman anymore, but the woman's still attached to him, and I don't have time for that going back and forth. I heard
a lot of stories.
It's annoying. So anyway, and Lance, I might need you at the end to be like role play with this at the very end. Role basically like you be one person, I be the next, and we're acting this scene out
problem.
At the end of my story. So anyway, me and A, I was about to say his name. I gotta keep it together because I don't have time to get sued. So me and A were on the phone for 2 hours. Now, mind you, we talking about not everything, but we talking about a good bit of stuff. But one of the things that gets brought up is sex. And he was telling me, I told him, I said that because he said he was wanting the girlfriend. It's been a few years. I said, okay, cool. And like I've told you guys, I've never had a boyfriend before. Like I've had situationships, but I never had a real boyfriend.
I never knew that.
Oh, learn something else new about me. So with
I
that,
respect that.
With that, I mean, it gets a little old after a while, but hey, it is what it is. So with that being said, so he says to me, I said, I'm even to the point where guys, I can compromise. I'm like, look, I said, I will even wait until marriage, talking about as far as with vaginally, like penetration. But if you want to give like just head, we can do that. And he was cool with that. Because I understand how hard it gets. Sometimes it gets very hard. When you really horny and you want to, it gets hard. So I definitely understand that. Like I'm a raging sexual beast right now. Okay. So I understand it gets hard. Right. Anyway, so we both agreed on that. We both agreed. And so he also mentioned about my feet. Now, mind you, this is where, I didn't tell y'all this part of the story. This is where I got to put both parts in the story. My side, what I did wrong and whatever. He wrote a status about a week prior saying he likes women with pretty feet, right? I know my feet are very nice to the point where I don't even show my feet off because I don't have time for random men to be drooling over my feet. They will. So I posted on my Facebook story a video of my feet. And so he put heart emojis, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm glad he saw my video. Because I'm telling you guys that he's very attractive. Like he's really, really attractive. So
how does he look like?
He doesn't...
Light skin, dark skin?
He's dark skin. He's dark skin.
Is he thick? I mean, not thick, buff? Like,
no, he's like 5'11" and 150 pounds, so like tall and slim. Ladies, just to let y'all know, this ain't for everybody, but some guys out there, those tall and slim dudes, they got 94 inches of dick. I'm just letting you know, not everybody.
I heard rumors that skinny people like that got long. I heard rumors.
Yeah, no, that's the truth. Some of them. I'm gonna tell you off air who doesn't. Okay, anyway, so
damn, this girl finna get it going.
Anyway,
let's go ahead.
So with all that being said, so me and him, we have a conversation. He saw my feet. I'm like, okay, great. You know, he said I would like to rub your feet one day, even put them in my mouth. I'm like, oh, you do that? Now, have you ever done that, Lance?
I never done it. Don't judge me. But I didn't know feet was a big thing. I didn't know it was a sexual thing. I didn't know.
Because you said something about ass and titties.
I thought it was just the ass and titties. I'm going by what society taught me. I mean, society never taught me that I had to worry about feet too. So now I guess I'm going to worry about feet now.
I mean, it's all up to the woman. If you want to, attention to all the men out there, go lick a toe today. That's the message of the day.
I mean, I've been thinking it was kind of nasty because you walk around with your feet.
Well, I mean, it's like eating booty. That's nasty. But as long as make sure when she gets a wash rag, get some Dial soap, clean that. That's
what I do every time, baby.
Clean that booty hole. Get all those crumbs up out of there. Okay, that's what you do. Anyway, back to the story at hand. Back to the story. So anyway, I go to his house. Now, mind you, this is what I wore. Okay, I gotta tell the full story. So I have a thick jacket. My clothes were dirty, so I had a thick jacket because I said, I ain't doing nothing. I can come to this house. Thick jacket. I had a skirt, and some UGG boots. Right. So
what the hell is that?
UGG boots. What I'm wearing right now.
Those called UGG boots?
UGG, UGG.
Oh, UGG.
UGG.
Oh my gosh.
UGG. Okay, now you know.
All right, go ahead.
So I'm wearing this to his house, and everything's going pretty cool, copacetic for the most part. Then I said, okay, well, let me just take off my boots because my feet were getting a little warm, And I said maybe he'll rub it. In my head, this is what I'm thinking, right? So I think my brain told him what to do. I don't know. That's what I think. He says, "Oh man, let me see your feet." So he starts rubbing my foot, and guess what he did?
He ate it. I mean, he sucked it. I mean, he did something with his mouth, right? Do you call it eating?
He sucked my toe.
Okay, sucking. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just so used to. I mean, literally, when you're eating somebody's PUSSY, you're not literally biting, you're sucking.
No,
you're sucking.
My toe.
Why don't they call it sucking out instead of eating out? Why eat?
I don't know, Lance. Maybe you should start the new trend and calling it what's supposed to be called.
You know what? I'm gonna create my own language. Keep on going.
Okay, back to the story at hand.
Papianic English. Okay,
back to the story at hand. So then, like, that's one of my spots. You want to have some splash waterfalls coming from Kyndra's happy place? You suck my toes, okay? Anyway, so he does that. I'm like, oh gosh, Kyndra, what just happened? I said, keep your legs closed. Because mind you, I didn't have no underwear on either. All right, now I wasn't trying.
You purposely do that?
No, I try, like, I wear underwear. Guys, sorry about that. We got cut off because of an Amber Alert. These Amber Alerts, they just be coming just willingly. Hey, look, all you people out there, quit stealing these kids, man. Find something better to do with your life. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So anyway, he ends up, mind you guys, I ain't done nothing since May, right? I ain't done nothing. Last time I did something sexually with somebody, I heard my ancestors, I heard my alter ego, and I heard God yelling, "Flee from temptation." I thought maybe they said that everybody all said that because of the fact that the head was whack. Like, they knew it beforehand this head was gonna be whack. But let me tell you something. When he started rubbing my leg, like started caressing my leg, and I said, okay, Kyndra, this is what is it too late to turn back? I say, no, Kyndra, no, wait. And then I remember him and we were talking about saying that I have an issue, and this is real life. I have an issue. Earlier that day, I said I have an issue with men who just think it's okay just to give any woman head. Like, you shouldn't be just doing that. You only give a woman head if and only if you feel like some type of seriousness going on between you all. Not just any old random woman. The problem is you got too many men out there who just like giving just random head, and it's just disgusting. You do that. I mean, if you want to have sex, have sex with whoever you want to have sex with, but don't just be giving women random head. That's just something you just do not do. And so he agreed with that. He's like, if I give you head or something like that, if I give you head, then that means I really like you and I see some type of future. That's what he says, right? He was telling me, he said he would like to suck my toes because he says he appreciates genuine vibes. He says, I feel the G-U-N-U-I-T-Y. Y'all say it, okay? Anyway, so he says he appreciates that. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So anyway, and on top of that, earlier that day, we talked about the very last person that we had any type of forms of relations with. He told me, I told him. That was on Thursday, right? That was Thursday. I want y'all to remember that. So anyway, he ends up rubbing my leg. And so this is the part where I want to get like kind of like a little descriptive, but without, So anyway, so he's rubbing my leg, and his hand is like, okay, the back of his hand, not his fingers, but the back of his hand had went to one of my, I think it was my left vagina lip, right?
Okay, this is not a GPS, but you could just say it touched my pussy. Just say that.
Oh, okay. He opened up and he just what am I doing right now, Lance?
I'm trying to look like you're a cross guard or something.
Okay, so he kind of cross guard with his hand, the side of his hand. He cross guarded, guys.
I'm trying to picture this.
So he cross guard okay. So he just like okay, this is my vagina right here. No, he does not touch my vagina, guys. We're using my hands, just to let you know. So this is like, let's just say this is my vagina, and he just like he slides it up, he slides it down. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
He went into it?
Yes, with the side of his hand. The side of his hand, guys. Not his fingers. He didn't put...
How the hell did that...
It like this, Lance. He did like that.
Oh, it was on your leg.
Yeah, he put his hand on my leg, and he just went in like that.
Oh, so he didn't really go into it, right?
No, he didn't. He didn't use his fingers. He used the side of his hand.
So it's the side of his hands.
The side of his hand. And he rubbed it, and I was like, wow, guys. At that point, the little bat shit crazy in me. I have a full bat shit crazy monitor. Okay, it dings off. Part of it was a little bit of it was dinging. I said, oh my gosh, I never had nobody do that before. Okay, then he looks at me and I guess he pulled I honestly do not really remember how my skirt got off. I think he I don't know.
Your skirt.
I had a skirt. I remember in the story I was telling you I had a skirt. So he just, I guess, ripped my skirt off. Now I still
didn't have underwear
I still had my hoodie. I mean, not hoodie. I had my little sweatshirt I had on.
So you had that with a skirt with no underwear. Okay, all right.
I wasn't really trying. I wasn't trying, guys. I promise you.
So you was walking outside, and all the air, that cold ass air, was just, you were literally naked.
Listen, it wasn't cold really that night. I was warm. I was very warm.
Did you purposely dress like that? That's what I'm
No,
talking about.
I wasn't trying to.
If the wind pulled your skirt up.
No, listen to me. Listen. I wasn't trying to dress like that, okay? I wasn't purposely trying to dress like that.
I mean, but if the wind pushes your skirt up, everybody in public is gonna see.
They're not gonna see that. The wind, it wasn't windy that night. If it was windy, I definitely would have wore, some look. Listen, back to the story, okay? I don't have time to explain my horrible decision.
You teach me something new today. I didn't know women actually dress like that.
I'm not trying to explain my
I'm definitely being a cheerleader now.
My horrible decisions, okay? Key word.
Whore? Oh, you're
horrible decisions. So let me tell y'all what. So moving on. He looks at me and he grabs my legs and he's like, "Come here, baby." And when he said it, I said, "Oh!" So anyway, he just gives me head. I don't know, about 10, 15. No, wait. Before that, he says to me. He's like, "Now if I give you some head, you going to have to give me some back." I said, I don't want no head. I really didn't want no head. Part of it, 10% of me did, but the other 90% like, no, Kyndra, no, I don't want no head. Right? I didn't. You know, and so then I think we were just talking. I said, you ain't got no self-control. He's like, well, I can't tease you. Guys, I feel like this was part of his play, right? Because he said, I think he was trying to say, he's like, no. When he started kissing my toes, he's like, oh, no, let me stop. Does this sound like you, Lance? Do you have a part of the nigga tendencies in you when you're trying to get some, in a sense? Do you start trying to, like, do some reverse psychology on a woman?
Okay, so you're trying to say, like...
Like, because he's like, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. That's how he was saying
me personally, I've never
because I think that was reverse psychology.
And I mean, me personally, I've never really... The thing is, most of the time, I've ever brought any woman, like... I've ever went to any woman's house... literally, I never really mention sex unless I see, signs that,
that she's ready. She's RTG ready to go.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay, never mind. Well, anyway, so back to the story. So he ends up giving me head, and guys, I'm not lying. Y'all, it felt like his mouth was from the mouth gods. I thought in my mind, as he was doing this, I said, Lord, you know what? All the hard work, all the tithing, all my prayers, they have not gone unanswered. Thank you, Jesus. You sent me somebody. He didn't use his fingers and put it up my hoo-ha to be like a freaking DJ. You niggas don't know how to finger women. But either way, neither here nor there. But I was like, his mouth, everything, guys. I'm not lying. The way he even had touched me. He gave me a foot massage. He didn't even use no oil. But when he gave me a foot massage, it felt heavenly. When he had his hand on my skin, it felt heavenly. His mouth on my twat, it felt heavenly. I started literally picturing my whole life.
His mouth was on your twat?
Yes.
You did? Okay,
that's
all right.
Head. Head is the same thing.
So he gave you head?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Where you been?
No. I was thinking that you rejected it when she used the reverse psychology.
I said no, but then he just, I guess by him looking at me, and he started rubbing his hands on my thighs. I said, and he went, to my vagina. I'm like, dude, wash your hands. Go wash your hands. I don't know where your hand has been. Trying to put your old filthy it was touching your dog Scrappy Doo inside of my, I don't want that pet dander up my hoo-ha. Anyway, that's what you're going to be trying to be tasting. Kyndra, why do you taste like pet dander?
You are roasting this nigga's hands. Like, goddamn. Shit. Like how much, literally, how much dirtier can a hand get? You mentioned the dog. You mentioned all this shit. Like, did you see any dog hair? Like, what did you see?
Because I think he took the dog out. You trying to come in here and be touching?
What if he used a leash?
The dog had smelled. Okay, wash your damn dog, nigga. Anyway, so back to what I was saying.
Damn.
Back to what I was saying.
Going in them hands, boy.
So because like I said, I'm like, Kyndra, ain't no turn back now. And I'm telling you, he pulled me, and I'm like, guys, let me tell you something. I'm a runner. You know what a runner is, Lance?
Yeah. Wait,
okay.
No.
Runner is when the head gets too good, she tries to run from you. When the head gets too good, she tries to run from you. So you gotta pull her back like she's what you call that?
So exactly, I'm just using some creativity here, some hypothetical imagination. What will happen if the man doesn't run after you? What if he just let you run? What you do?
I wouldn't like that, but at the same time.
So you want him to run after you?
Yeah, I want him to run after you. I want him to pull my legs back and pull me back like, come here, you ain't going nowhere.
But
whatever.
The thing is, I'm gonna try that though. I'm gonna try that.
Aggressiveness. I like aggressiveness, guys. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. So I'm telling you guys, he licked when I tell you, he licked my butt. Like it literally, all of it was just he gave me a hickey that lasted for 2 hours. All of it. He even told me he didn't know how to give hickeys, and he still did decent. Guys, I'm telling you.
I wish I was like him.
Everywhere. His mouth, his lips were so soft on mine. I literally started saying, I wonder, does he need a new car? Does he want some Jordans from the mall today? I literally pictured my whole life. But guys, this is when I knew. There's always, what was I saying? Good times come to an end.
Nothing lasts forever.
Yeah,
energy doesn't get destroyed.
Like my president Barack Obama. But let me tell y'all what he says to me. So we're laying down. He's all spooning me or whatnot. He says to me, he whispers in my ear, "Can I put the tip in?" Never had I had a man say, "Can I put the tip in?" Never had a man say that. Okay, I told him no. Guys, to be honest with you, had he actually been a lot smarter, I think part of his brain was like, maybe I should ask Kyndra. Had he actually been smarter and not said nothing, he probably would have been able to put the tip in, but he didn't. That's his fault. Okay, then I'm glad he didn't put the tip in. Then the next thing he said to me, this is a kicker. He said to me, "I want you to have my kids." I'm not lying, guys. I've never had a man say that. And when he said, when he said that, I said, maybe we're meant to be, right? So this is what I do. So I leave home. I leave the house. I go back to my house. Okay, I leave and you know, a couple days go by. We talk again. We're having a good conversation for an hour. So towards the end of the conversation, he hits me with, "Is there anything you haven't MF told me?" I'm like, oh gosh.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
This is aggressive. I said, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Anything? Are you lying to me about anything?" I said, "What are you talking about?" He's like, do you have any diseases, any STDs? I'm like, we just had this conversation 3 days ago.
What is wrong with him?
Exactly. So he's like, I don't play about my health. He's like, adults, we could talk about everything, but we don't talk about our status. Hold
on. I think you mentioned this, but I don't think you got into it. Let's see. Keep going. So he thought
he said that the reason he says that he gets paranoid to the point he has bad anxiety to the point he can make himself sick.
I understand.
And so I'm like, okay. And then he said, he's like, I'm asking you something. He's like, I'm not saying because I have something. I said, listen, even if you had something or if I had something, which I don't, if you were to have something, I guess we both gonna die together then. I thought that joke was fun.
That's a good joke. That is a good joke.
He didn't find it funny.
I know.
I said,
because that's giving him signs that.
I said, if you got something or if I got something, guess what? We both got something together and we both gonna die. Okay. So I said that joke and everything else, but that joke is hilarious. But he didn't think it was funny. And even if I said no, I don't have nothing, which I don't. Thank the Lord. But even if I said no, I don't have anything. Like, you can't really, let me tell you something. You can marry somebody today and they can be plotting to kill you tomorrow. That's how people are. People are just like that. You really think you know somebody.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about that in the next podcast. Yeah.
So it's like I said, and we're going to have to, wrap this up. But I got about a few more minutes because I want to give you guys a resolution. Mm-hmm. So a couple days go by. Everything I thought was fine. I even sent him my test results. He told me when he got last tested. You think he sent me his test results? No. So, I sent him my test results, right? So then I'm trying to talk to him and say, hey, you can come over to the house by Tuesday. And so I had to reschedule. I said, don't come over today. I can come over to you. I wasn't going to do nothing anyway. But my thing was, he never responded that night. A couple days go by, he still didn't respond. And so I'm like, at this point, I'm like, you know what? I realized he was just mad. Because a few days, even more. Because I'm the type of person, I need to know what page that I'm on. Mm-hmm. You can't sit here, and this is just a PSA to any guy out there. The first time you get intimate with a woman, you should never go 100%. Because she's going to expect that each and every time.
Yeah.
Or you might unlock the batshit crazy out of her. Guys, I'm telling you, his name went from A in my phone book to I hope he calls /text to clown with the clown emoji to delete it all within a week. I don't have time for that. I do not have time for that. It's like, seriously, let me tell you something. You can't sit here and put your mouth on my vagina the way that you put your mouth on my vagina. And be spooning me and be fine as hell with a car, don't smoke cigarettes, all that. And you can't even, come on. The least that and mind you guys, when I gave him head that day, I didn't go 100%. I maybe went 60%, okay? Mm-hmm. I'm not going to go 100%. And hell, on top of that, can't you give me a meal? I need some protein in my system so I can suck some dick correctly.
Exactly.
I wasn't protein ready, okay? Give me some protein. I need some food in my belly, okay? I need something.
Yeah, because that's like energy. Sex is an exercise.
I need some energy, okay? But you want me to give you some good head, but I don't have no energy in my belly, in my body to try to go actually make that happen. But I digress. But like I said, with all that, with all that being said, so I kept trying to figure out. I'm like, okay, so what it was? He just really wanted that. So this is where we're gonna role play. And I realized, because you guys, y'all always come back. And he's gonna come back at some point later. So you be the clown. We're gonna call him Chuckles. You be Chuckles, okay? So you be Chuckles coming back trying to get in my inbox or sending me a text. Okay, so let's just say you call me. Okay, so you be
do you think I should practice this first? Like I've never been in this situation before.
Well, just be a nigga, okay? Be a nigga. What would niggas do? Try to get back at the woman that they really try. Okay, so I'm gonna be regular female, and you can be nigga.
Dang, I never been a nigga before. Bobby, I'm just saying. Okay,
Okay, so you hitting me up. You hit me up. Ring, ring, ring. I'll be like, hello.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Chuckles, what's going on?
I just want to holler at you real quick.
Okay, how's it going?
Pretty straight. What you doing tonight?
I am nothing. I'm just gonna probably just watch some television or get on YouTube.
Just follow me tonight.
How about you come to my house?
Alright, no problem.
I mean, I got my parents here. If you try and do something, I can't.
I could take you out.
Oh, you actually trying to take me out? Can I ask you a question before you try to take me out? Let me ask you something. What happened to you? Last time, like, why did you make it seem like you were ready for a relationship and you really weren't?
I can use the excuse everybody used. Man, I'm just going through shit.
Okay, so you just going through shit. What were you going through? Because you kept posting every day, twice out the day on Facebook. I don't think nothing was wrong with you then.
I do that just to get my stress out, just to vent, because I don't got nobody else to talk to.
But my thing is, why would you? Like I said, why would you? What? And I want you to just keep it 100 with me. Were you trying to have sex with me that night?
Yeah, I was.
But if you know for a fact, if we had a conversation hours before that I told you I'm not having sex until I get married, and you say you were cool with that, why would you actually make it think like you were, but you really weren't?
Okay, I'm gonna have to tell you this when I become Papillon again. After the little scene, because I could explain that, but I'll try to see if I can make up something my nigga would say. What does nigga say though?
Just make up some whack ass excuse.
I was nervous. I didn't know what to say. I just wanted to make you happy. Kind of get you happy about me.
But happy. I understand that, but it's like, dude, I want to get some food. Like, let me tell you something. This is just who I am. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. You know for a fact I've never been in a relationship. I really thought you were sent from God the way you put your mouth on me. I thought you were. The head was so good. I told you the head was so good. I had to call somebody right after, say, "Girl, you wouldn't believe what this nigga did to me." The head was good.
I thought you good at head.
I thought you. Listen. You say you're good at sex, but I don't know about that. But all I'm saying is, I don't know. What are you trying to do? Where are you trying to go with this?
That's a good question. I don't know what to make up. I never did this before, so let's see. What would I say? Damn. Why is being a nigga so goddamn hard to be? Like, you gonna have to be a professional. Like, how the fuck? What would a nigga say?
I think maybe you could say, I can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'll do whatever you want to do.
Listen, I want a relationship. I want to go out to eat. That's it. But if you're not with that, then don't be with it.
I can still do that, man. Just back then I was just going through shit. I can still do that now,
Wow. Okay,
I really got a whip and stuff.
You really are a nigga. Okay. You know what? Chuckles, how about this? I'm